So I wanted to do this video. I don't know who this is going to be for, or who this may touch, or who this may reach, but I want to spend a little moment here to talk a little bit about self-motivation and just motivation, period. Now, it doesn't really matter about your past, what you didn't do in the past, or having regrets on the choices that you've made and things that you regret not doing. What's beautiful is we have today. We have today, and that's the only thing we need to focus on, because tomorrow are yesterdays. We can't do anything about our yesterdays, but we can do something about our today, which will create our future. Now, I know oftentimes don't get me wrong, it is great when you have parents that support you and motivate you, and they're rooting for you and they push you, or if you have friends who do that, or if you have family members who do that, or if you have a spouse, a husband or a wife who does that for you. There are some people who are blessed to have that extra push, and I believe that is good. That is good when you have someone in your corner who can help motivate you. But then you have individuals who don't have a support system. They don't really have people around them that's going to root for them, that's pushing them, that's encouraging them, and kind of like being their number one fan, if you will. There are some people who don't have that. And it's funny, sometimes some of those people, they just sit back and wait on everybody else to do that for them, or to believe for them, when in all actuality, you have to believe in yourself. You have to not wait. Don't sit around and wait for someone else to tell you, hey, go after your dreams or pursue your dreams. You have to believe in yourself, and it has to be within yourself to motivate yourself. Self-motivation is key. I know it's hard when you don't have all of the extra pushes that others have that may be around them. It's kind of hard to kind of like fend for yourself and motivate yourself and encourage yourself and support yourself and believe in yourself when you don't have, the applause or the hand clapping or the cheering on. You don't hear that. So it's kind of like you have to fend for yourself and be your own clapper, be your own supporter, be your own motivator, be your own pusher. You have to do that, because unfortunately, you're not always going to have family members or your spouse or relatives that's going to be behind you, rooting you on, or be excited about your idea, or be excited about your dream, or passionate about your dream, or happy for you. They're not going to always be there to do that. They may not show any interest in anything that you're trying to pursue or do, but that's okay. That's okay. You get to decide, you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me from pursuing my dreams or my goals or things that I'm passionate about. I'm not going to just stop and put that on pause because I don't have someone telling me that I'm great and that I can do it. When I can do it, like, that should just pop on. I want this video to reach people who feel like they don't have anybody there to motivate them. I want to encourage you. You can motivate yourself. And of course, if you believe in God, trust that God can be your number one supporter and motivator. He can help you. He will root you on. He will support you. You may not always hear it, but you can see it in his works, that he opens up doors, the doors that he opens up for you, or things he placed in your path. You have to seize the opportunity when he presents himself, because he communicates with us in different ways, And you have to recognize when he's communicating and when he's putting things in your path. And if you don't seize the moment and opportunity, and if you don't jump or if you don't go, I'm not going to say that you'll miss out on it, but it can kind of prolong the time that it will take for something to present itself again. But he will always open up many, many doors of opportunities to pursue that thing that you may want to do. So just look deep within yourself and just trust and know that you do have what it takes. You can do it. You will succeed. And you'll do just fine. And you have the power to choose what you will do today to make your tomorrows and to make your future. You have that power. Either you can take that and choose that route, or you could just sit and think about all the dumb decisions and choices that you made and how much time you wasted and how much time you sat back and you didn't pursue this and you didn't pursue that and you never applied yourself to this or never catered to that. It doesn't matter, because that you can't do nothing about that. You cannot do nothing about your yesteryears or your yesterdays or in the past or what you did yesterday or the day before. That's behind you. So instead of focusing on that and feeling sorry for yourself and feeling like, oh gosh, what was me? What am I going to do? Use that as a stepping stone and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do what I need to do to make this happen. And I'm going to trust in myself and I'm going to believe in myself, regardless if anybody is around cheering me on or not, or if anybody's interested or not, or if anybody's happy for this or not. I'm going to choose to make this situation work for me, use this as a stepping stone, and keep pressing forward and make the choice to do something about it now. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too late to do something about it. I don't care how old you are. It's never too late. It's never too late to pursue anything, regardless if you think it's crazy or it's silly. The very fact that you are attempting and you are applying yourself towards something that you've waited so long or set so long on, the fact that you're getting up and doing something about it speaks volumes about your growth. That little aha moment, that little light bulb that came on and say, hey, you know what? I can. It's never too late. I don't care. You can be 57. You can be 67. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. Well, if you're younger, okay, you have a little bit more time on your side. You start out young, but if you're not, you still have time on your side. It's all a mind frame. It's all about your thinking and what you believe or perceive in your mind. That will be your outcome and that will be your future. So why not take that and utilize it for your good? Don't focus on the past. Don't think about anyone else. Just stay in your own lane. The best thing you can do is just stay in your own lane. Be yourself, be you. Don't worry about what so-and-so is doing to the right of you or what so-and-so is doing to the left of you or behind you. You have to stay in your own lane and be your own person, and don't try to keep up with someone else or don't try to fill someone else's shoes because you're going to struggle. Those are not your shoes to fill. Don't try to put on someone else's clothes because you don't fit those clothes. You have to find your niche. Find what you're good at, find what you're passionate about, and wear your own clothes and shoes and walk in your own lane and stay focused on yourself and celebrate what you are good at and concentrate on what you can contribute to this world or what you can do. Because when you start thinking about shoes you can't fill, start thinking about other people's callings and giftings that you can't fulfill because that's not what you're called to do, you're going to be in misery. So don't do that. Nobody has access, like you have access to your own destiny. You don't have access to other people's destiny. So don't even try to give thought to that or energy. Celebrate stuff, but don't try to fill other people's shoes. Stay in your own lane, do you, and keep at it. And if you're passionate about something, go for it. Go for it. And the thing about it is don't worry about if, oh, what if people don't listen, or is this all in vain? If you love it, it doesn't matter. Don't let that be the common denominator as to why you do something. Don't let that be the reason behind why you do something, because I'm getting all of this praise for this thing. So yes, it's great when people do celebrate something that you're passionate about or something that you love. But if they don't, still, it's okay. Go after it as if they do support it. It doesn't even matter anyway. So hopefully this will encourage you and help you stick on that path to discovering yourself, discovering your dreams, discovering your passions, and pursuing them and living in the moment. That is what I hope for your life. After hearing this, that it will spark something within your brain to feel inspired to press forward, because it's going to be okay and everything will work out. So that is my video. God bless. Bye-bye.